Welcome everyone to the Observaga podcast. It's a pleasure to have you all here this evening. We're your hosts, Beau Castillo and
Danny Fitch.
Danny Fitch. It's a pleasure to have you all here this evening. Like, can we have like tags like to like where it pops up right here and have like our names and shit? Gotta do that. But yeah, bro, it's a little podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Like, good that we don't have to like focus on like one anime now. Like, we can like review any anime. We can talk about any anime that we want. Like, not limited to like just we can stick to Black Clover or whatever. Like, now, like, I can see how we go.
Yeah. So what are we gonna start with? I guess we should start with some of the things that we feel like we should tell the people, right? Like what the channel is. Like, what is the channel? I guess, right? I guess we can start there.
I mean, right now, basically, it's reviews of animes, reactions of animes, but, like, I mean, we got a lot planned. I mean, like, we're thinking about, like, in the near future, like, becoming, like, a gaming channel. I mean, because, like, Observaga, like, when we created the channel, we wasn't, like, this channel will be specifically anime reaction, so we want to do like everything.
It's just whatever we do, right? Yeah. Like, that's kind of what it started out as, just turn on the camera, like, bang. So yeah, we just going, you feel me? Like, definitely, because somebody had said like, oh, you do gaming or anything like that. Like, of course, we were just starting out. We was just doing like whatever, like stuff that we normally do, which is most of our time is spent, what I'm saying, like in our free time, watching anime and stuff. So, but we game and we do all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So, but it's kind of like steps, because we were just trying out the anime, and then next thing you know, we got 100. That was crazy. So obviously, like, there's different other stuff we could jump to from there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But regarding the anime, I guess we could start out on is I guess we should talk about what else we got planned in terms of that.
Well, right now I'm thinking like, what should we react to? I feel like...
See, what made me mad is first we had Devil May Cry Baby.
Oh my God.
Dude, and that was going to be so good. Like, that was going to be so ill. And then they straight slapped us with copyright and said, absolutely not. Which, I mean, I guess we should have saw it coming, because that was some Akira type. Like, that was a crazy... Like, I should have known all the money they put into that anime. They're probably like, no. You feel me? But it was like... I was really excited about that. But I guess, you know what I'm saying? I guess not.
I kind of want to, like, because, like, we got a bunch of reactions to it, because, like, we was kind of binging it for a second.
Yeah,
I kind of want to, like, I don't know, like, create another site, like, go into another site and, like, post it there.
I'm sure there's a lot of different outlets to where you can avoid that type of... If you all know any sites... I mean, I guess we should research. I mean, we don't really, know that much. I mean, I just know YouTube. I know Twitch is usually used for game, but I don't really know that much about, like... You know what I'm saying? Like, the different outlets. So I guess that's why it's like, when stuff like that happens, it's like,
something else.
Yeah, back to square one. But, I mean, it's dope. I mean, we definitely got plenty of different animes that we've already reacted to that we, like, just trying to figure out. And then new ones that we want to try as well. I mean, have we started, we already started Parasite. That's going pretty dope. There was another one, though, wasn't it? Oh, wait, was there another one? What we were gonna do?
7 Deadly Sins.
7 Deadly Sins, yeah. So that might be one of the next ones that we do. We also got a couple more that are a little bit more low key that me and him have just been like checking out that we really mess with. That isn't really a lot known, because I really like to dive into those. I like the animes that nobody else knows about but are so freaking ill. And we got a couple that we got to do.
Yeah.
Gangsta, that one's got to be done. See, I probably shouldn't. You might have to cut that out just so it's like, because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, there's a couple that's like, you feel me? So that might be coming up soon too,
Yeah.
But we're kind of getting off topic though. What's the first thing we're gonna talk about that's on the list?
Like, what I like about our reaction channel is like, we get straight to the point like that. Like, the other YouTubers that I see, like, they do like, alright, let's do a recap of what happened last episode, even though, like, I'm pretty sure, like, the audience knows what happens last episode. We're like, they just, like, do things, or like, all the reason I wasn't like doing this and this and this is because of this. Like, just get to the video. Like,
yeah, like I know, like a lot of times, like I'll watch a video and like I'll click on a reaction, and the first thing is like, "Hey guys, my name is and da da da. Remember to subscribe." But yeah, we're gonna hop into, and it's just like, dude, all right, come on, bro. Like, and then it's every video that you click starts out like that, and it's like, oh my gosh. So it's like, that's kind of why I was like, dude, we gotta cut that shit. We cannot do that. We cannot do that at all. You know. So, I mean, I guess if we were saying like how our channel is kind of different, you know what I'm saying? It's because we're just normal dudes. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, you know, we don't change that.
Oh yeah, like we're not changing.
Yeah, I mean, we got the video evidence now, so it's kind of like we kind of can't. So this is a good time to talk about it. Yeah.
But yeah, like, you know what else? Like, we got like 139 subscribers or something like that right now.
That's crazy.
Guess what?
What?
We didn't even ask anybody to subscribe.
Oh yeah, we didn't. It was just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was just like, you know, why not like just throw a camera in the room? We just do that and post it just to be dope. Like, but 139 people, like, that's dope. So thank you to the 139 people, because that's like I had said in that one video, it was like, it's really like we got, I mean, back then it was like 80 or 90 or something. I was like, it's like we got, imagine like 100 people like in the room with us watching this. Like, that's pretty much what's happening. Like, that's dope. So now it's 139 people that are, you know, watching. You know, I would definitely like to, you know, for them to be comfortable to know like that their voice could be known. You know what I'm saying? Because we read the stuff they say. Like, I would really like want to hear like different thoughts of what people say. Because I mean, we take it. I mean, we hear it. We definitely listen.
I gotta bring up one thing.
What?
That we don't really like talking about. Let's talk about this. The Dark Ages, bro.
The Dark Ages. Oh no! The Dark Ages, bro. Bruh. That is. Hey, we don't talk. I thought we made a pact. Like, bruh. Nah, bruh.
But like, just going off of like how you said, like, we listen to like what they have to say. Like, somebody commented on.
Somebody did comment on it. Yeah.
Hey, you need to get some lighting because like I thought this was supposed to be a reaction channel. We can't even see our reactions at all.
Yeah, and it was like seeing that. I mean, I kind of knew like, okay, a light, you know, that'll come later. But it was like when somebody said like, we can't see y'all. Like, that's not like, we really do gotta like find a way to get a light. And then we got a light. You know what I'm saying? We did a little do it yourself light. You know. Shout out to whatever YouTuber it was that made the video about how to do it yourself. But yeah, we did that, and then now we got it. You know what I'm saying? And now when I look back at the dark, that's what we call it, the Dark Ages. Like, now that I look back at those videos, like our first videos where it was just all black, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, what are we doing? Like,
how do we have people commenting on that to this day?
How did we ever think that was okay? But I mean, you know what I'm saying? But that's how we improve. It's like by people telling us, you know what I'm saying? Because we can't really see, you know? We were just doing it like, oh, yeah. But yeah, RIP to the Dark Ages. They won't be missed, but it was very important for us to learn from them. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's good to like, because like, the subscribers that we have now, like, I think they've been through like the Dark Ages with it, so like they seeing like we learning, we kind of growing, we leveling up.
Yeah,
and it's like somebody's gonna like once we get like a bunch of subscribers, you're gonna go to like those Dark Age videos. Like, oh, this must have been like they old videos because they didn't have no like whatsoever.
For real. Yeah, bro. But another thing that I want to bring up that's also been something that subscribers have said that I don't mess with. Subs. Subs versus dubs, bro. It's okay if I talk about subs. Okay. I am so tired of all of these people dissing, like not even sneak dissing, like for real dissing. Like, oh, like I watch the dubs for, bro. Like, what in the world? Like, the subs are so much better. Oh yeah, like, bro, who cares? Like, I don't watch an anime to read. Like, I mean, I will, and I do agree that an anime that is originally from Japan, a lot of the original emotion is going to be in the sub, you know, in the original language that it was written in. So, of course, there's going to be a little bit that's lost in translation, but you got to understand, like, the language is language. It's not that much is lost in translation. Like, it's 2018. They have a whole team of people that they hire to accurately translate these things. And then they have actors that are paid lots of money to convey the same amount of emotion. Come on, man. At that point, it's like, it's kind of like you kind of being I'll say it kind of like being a dick rider for real. It's like kind of like just one of those people who are just too like, the subs are so much like, no, it's really not like that at all. Like, I mean, but if the dubs exist and they pay good money to get it dubbed, I mean, why not? Like, especially when they spend so much money to go through the animation. Like, animation is like, that's so much work in itself. I want to enjoy the animation. I don't want to have to read all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will if I have to, but it's definitely a luxury. Dubs are a luxury. I would not ignore a dub to watch a sub. That's just pretentious to me. And I think a lot of people they call themselves, anime fans, they time the team to, step into that pretentious zone just to try to, I don't even know what reason. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. My thing is with subs is that sometimes, like, I miss, like, because, like, the subtitles just go by so fast. I'm like, hold on, what happened? Like, I missed it. And, like, I want to go back. But then again, like, it's progressing so good. It's like, bro, I ain't trying to go back just to read, like, a few sentences that I missed. But, like, with the dub, like, we can, like, understand everything. And then you got to focus, like, on the bottom of the screen. Like, what's up now? Oh, my God.
Words resonate so much faster and deeper than reading does. I mean, like, for example, Ancient Magus'bride, when they had that one episode where, what was the dragon's name? That was in, like, the spirit realm that Chisei got to go to. Chivalry or something? I forget his name. But it was the old dragon. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That moment where he was just like, I hope you let your voice be known. Because some words ripen over time. Others decay and rot.
I feel like they killed that translation.
Like, that was ill. Like, that voice still, like, rings in my head like, damn, like, some words decay and rot over time. And some ripen, choose well. Like, that's just like, if I would have read that, I mean, it would have hit me, but it was just like, I was really in that moment. I really felt that emotion. Like, damn. It's like, if it exists, why not take advantage of it? Is how I feel about it.
My problem is, like, you see people on the internet arguing, whichever one's better. My problem is when it reaches me. I'm like, oh my God, why are you watching you're spoiling it for yourself. I mean, like, you're not getting the emotion that me. I'm like, because that was like one of our YouTube comments said on Ancient Magus'bride. It's like, why are you watching dub? Like, you're doing yourself a displeasure. I'm like, how do you know? Like, you're not in our shoes, so like, how do you know? Like, I mean, we didn't watch the stuff, so we don't know like what we're missing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that the subs are probably dope. I mean, I'm not dissing subs. Subs are ill. Like, subs definitely have much more of the raw content to it. No, you know what I'm saying, disputing that. But there's just so much of an advantage to the dubs. There is. Like, it's in the language that we know. Like, do you understand how much better that is for the experience? That's always how I felt about anime. And I've watched animes and subs and dubs before. We both have.
We don't, like, specifically, whatever this is, I'm about to watch it in subs specifically. Like, it's just like whatever, like, we decide to click on first for real.
Yeah, and I've had plenty of animes, Naruto, Bleach, plenty of ones where I was like, okay, like, the dubs end like they always do,
and then you switch over to
the subs and stuff, and it's not really that big of a difference. It's just like, okay, now I read it. Now I can't fall asleep to this anime no more because I'm not going to see the words. You feel me? Like, it's just the
only for real difference I can tell that's with the sub and dubs is like the dubs, like, their screams are not as emotional as somebody, like, let's say in the subs. But like, you kind of get the point. Like, somebody screaming, you like, oh shit, well, that person is like angry. Like, it's conveying the point.
Yeah. Like, none the hell. That's how, like, they killing that shit. Killing that shit. Man, I mean, it's dope. I'm not dissing subs at all. I fuck with subs hard. Like, I've watched so many subs. It's just that the whole war is just like, it's so annoying because it's like, bro, like, don't.
It's kind of pointless too.
Why you dissing me because I watch dubs? Like, stop it.
Why you trying to enforce your preference on us?
Exactly.
Like, it makes no sense. Like, let us enjoy our dubs and you enjoy your subs.
Because we'll end up watching the subs regardless. I mean, I feel like that's the fate of all anime. Eventually, there's like a couple animes that I feel like it's got to be a top tier anime for the dubs to finally get to the end. I feel like a lot of animes, the dub will go and it'll die off. Yeah, it's like, you feel me? So why not enjoy it? You feel me? Because you probably not. And this is probably the reason why that doesn't happen. It's because people in America can't even make up their minds about which one like they want to do and stuff. I just don't get it. Like, I just don't really get it. Like, if we took some Justice League shit, if we took, Teen Titans.
I would not watch that. So
No. I'm saying reverse. Like, if Teen Titans was made into a dub or like a Japanese version was made in Japan, and then people in Japan were like, "Oh my God, why are these other Japanese people watching this? Shouldn't they be watching it in English?" That's where it originally. I'd kind of be like, you should probably be watching it in Japanese. Like, if you really want to experience the show, you should probably watch it in your own language. It'd probably help a lot for you to, you don't want to spend half your attention reading, do you? You probably, but America, I feel like it's really just trying to be pretentious and really trying to, like, be on the Japanese side just because people really love Japanese culture. And I feel that, but it's like, it's not necessary at all.
It's kind of like, I hate to say it's like, get off they dick.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Dick riding, bro, pretty much. And it's like, I don't think people realize it, but it's like, bro, y'all are. Do the people who act like that, like, y'all are. Like, and it's like, once you get to the point where you're trying to push it on other people, that's when it's like, okay, bro, like, you're doing too much.
You need to chill out.
Yeah, you need to chill out, because we mess with both of them. Like, come on now.
I feel like you're more of an anime fan if you mess with both of them than instead of just one, for real.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Like, Dragon Ball Super, I done watched that and subbed and dub. There's so many ones that I've done watching both. I mean, it's like, it's kind of how it goes. Yeah.
So, is there an anime that's dubbed that you would never watch in sub?
An anime that's dubbed that I would never watch in sub. I ain't gonna lie. Well, nah. I don't think so, for real. I was gonna say Inuyasha just because I really like, I really mess with Inuyasha. So it's like that, but no, because I feel like it would be another level to it. It would be I'd watch the dub first, which I did watch the dub, and then I would probably love watching the sub because it would be like a whole new show, like essentially, like not a whole new show, but it would be just it'd be a whole new experience. So. No, I don't think there is. What about you?
Yeah, I feel like it is. Hearing Goku's voice.
Oh yeah, Goku's voice is annoying in the dubs. I want to hear how those people feel. Like, oh, sub versus dub, you feel that way about Dragon Ball? You motherfucker, do you really feel that way? Yeah. Like hearing Goku freaking
you can tell
kindergarten girl voice. Like, come on, bro. Like, Goku is so much better than the dubs. I don't care what anybody says. Like, he sounds much more. His voice sounds like how he looks, I feel like, in the dubs. In the subs, it's like, what? Like, is this a kid? But even though I understand what they're trying to do, because Goku essentially is supposed to be a kid at heart, so I guess they do that to try to convey, like, that he's, a child. But, I don't know. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? But
before I get into it, I feel like everybody, like, at one point, like, started watching dub before sub.
Yeah, but then they liked it too much and started trying to,
I think, like, the sub that I wouldn't watch in dub, even though I started out in dub, would be probably One Piece for real, because, like, I was, like, watching, how the dub, like, only gets to a certain point. Yeah. And I'm like, alright. So I switched over to sub, and like when I first heard the sub, I'm like, oh my god, because like Luffy's kind of like Goku.
Really?
He sounds like a woman, but then like I just kept watching it and like get used to it after a while for real. But then like I saw like the dubs were making new episodes. Let me check it out and see what it's like. I hate to say it, but like Nah, I couldn't even do
Oh,
it.
you actually like the subs better?
Yeah.
What? That's interesting. See, like, because I don't really like watch One Piece that much, but like, not really at all for real. But like, that reminded me of an anime that I've seen, which is Detective Conan, which case closed as I like to call it. But so you don't know about this one. Like this one, all right. So case closed. It had 30 episodes, right? And it was like dubbed 30 episodes, and it was dope. But then after that, of course, they died. Like dubs always die, and then they changed it to Detective Conan, which is all sub, no dub at all. And this thing is long. Like I think it's longer than One Piece. It's got like 900 something. Like it's long. Yeah, like it's super long. But which it's such a headache to try to go through all those. But like I remember I ended up actually looking up like a list of like the most relevant episodes, just because there's so many episodes, bro. But the thing about that is when it was dubbed, like the dub was dope to me. Like it had like a lot of prominent voice actors, like the dude that voiced Jimmy Kudo in Juni Tyson. He would like there was the dude who played Rabbit, like the killer Rabbit in Juni Tyson was that dude. The principal off of My Hero Academia, like that. All of the like it was the same. Like they had some dope. They had like an all-star, like not all-star, but like pretty prominent like voice actors in there. But then like when I switched to the subs, which I had to, it was just like. It's just like it reminded me of like Hitsugaya. Like you remember the sub of Hitsugaya from Bleach, like where he would just be like, "Non," like how do I do it? Non, like just like supposed to be like a young kid who has a super adult mind, so he's always just like, like it was just that's exactly how he talked. And it was just like, it was just boring. Because then his counterpart, Haibara, I think is what her name was, she was like the same way. So she talked like that. So it was just like, it was just like, bro, this is so boring. Like, why do y'all do this? And then, like, and it was cool, like, because, like, the dub, he had like two different voices. Because, like, there was the kid in him, but then his mental, like, voice was like an adult. So, like, it would be like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. But then in his head, he'd be like, I have to watch out for that guy. Like, but on the dubs, it'd be like, but then in his head, like, it was, I just couldn't mess with it. I couldn't mess with it, bro. But, I mean, I still watched it. Like, but that's interesting that you liked him. I didn't really like it as much. But, I mean, I'll watch the shit out of some Detective Conan, bro. Like, but. I don't know, man. Just if dubs exist, I gotta take advantage of it. Like that's just how I am. Like to me, I feel like I don't understand. I said before, like, I think it's the war between like people that cause like the dubs to stop. But I actually don't really think that's. I feel like it's probably deeper than that though. Like I feel like different like producers of stuff. Like I feel like they're just. I don't know. I think it's a corporate thing like this, like the underworld of like business deals and shit. Like especially like how Shounen Jump is. Like Shounen Jump be like, I don't know. Maybe I can sketch you something.
Bro, so, let's talk about Shounen Jump. Alright, so I kind of don't like Shounen Jump for real.
Whoa, before disclaimer though, like just so we don't get sued, you know, these are just our personal opinions. You feel me? Like nothing. Not trying to make other subscribers, not like, you know, any of these people or anything like that. Legal, not responsible. Cool. Alright, now what?
So, like, alright, we was talking about this with, like, the Black Clover. Like, they give the authors 3 chapters to make something happen, to get the readers interested. And it's just like, 3 chapters? What? You only can do so much in 3 chapters.
See, I didn't even know it was like that. Like, so in 3 chapters, what, you gotta blow up? Or, like, you have to really make people... I don't understand.
Alright, so you know how, like, Black Clover is, like, slower paced movies. Watching it, like, I don't really getting much enjoyment. You can tell it's kind of like a filler. Mm-hmm. Well, in the manga, it's, like, very fast paced. Like, it gets right to the point. So, it's just like, if you don't get the readers interested, you pretty much, like, let's say you were, like, 1, if you don't get them interested, because like the reason you get to 1 is because like they hype up the manga because like they see the potential and like, oh, let's hype it up, or you at number 1, and then like, oh, you put these 3 chapters out, and like the readers aren't interested, like it pretty much knocks you down to like 8 or whatever, or you ain't in Shounen Jump anymore.
Dang. Have you seen any like animes that got dropped from like Shounen Jump, or people like I know Bleach? I know they did him kind of dirty. I feel like.
Oh my!
I feel like they did.
Yeah, we gotta touch on that subject
like,
real quick. I can't believe like.
See, you read the ending. I haven't even got to the real. I mean, I got to the end of the anime, but I haven't jumped into the books yet. You have, so
yeah, it's like it's a mixture of both things. But going in, like the editors and whatnot, they did not like Tite Kubo at all.
For real,
like, it was like, all right, we'll give you your chance, just because like they thought like it wasn't gonna be popular, and like it was like kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like talking, some they was trying to discourage him, and then like the dude that created Dragon Ball, he sent him a letter and like, hey, they might be saying this stuff, but do not give up on your dreams. And look how big Bleach got.
Yeah, Bleach is, bro, that's one of my favorites.
But like, I think it was a number of reasons why this happened. I think it was because he was sick. He stayed hollering at his editors, like he didn't for real listen to him, and like they didn't like him. So like they kind of like rushed him a little bit. Like if you read Bleach the manga, you can tell like he throws some characters in there, and like throughout the whole chapter, like or whatever, the whole manga, like they don't get no development at all. It's like they're just there, and it's like you can tell they rushed him. But I don't think like the people that's watching this knows this, but like they rushed him. That's why, because like people was like, hey, manga was pretty bad, and like you could see it was rushed. I don't like how he rushed, but like it wasn't really him. It was like Shounen Jump rushing him. And one thing that made me mad is like they had a billboard up, right? They had all the anime characters in, like all the popular anime characters. They had Deku, they had Asuka, but Ichigo was nowhere to be found.
What? But it could be since it ended, they're just like, well, it's the end of that era. There's not really any need to.
But like, I mean, there was like other animes in there that like ended.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. See, and that's kind of, if that's true, that's crazy, because like they call Bleach like one of the, what did they call it? Like the three,
the big three,
the holy, yeah, it was like the holy three, the holy trinity of animes, which is Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, right? Like those 3, which I think all 3 of those are Shounen Jump, right? Those 3 paved the way for Shounen Jump, bro. Like, so it's like for them to do that, that's super lame. And that wasn't the first time; it was happening before, like while the show was happening. There were so many times. There was a period where I remember they had to put the show on a hiatus for a second because like there was just the dubs that caught up, and he just wasn't putting out new stuff. I remember when that happened. And it just stopped altogether for a second. But then it ended kinda now. But now it's kinda like still never got all the way to the end. Like talking about the animes. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess it's like, you know what I'm saying? When you the top, producer, I mean, Hollywood's as cutthroat as Shounen Jump, I guess. I'm sure. So it's like, I'm sure there's so many Hollywood stories of people that just got pushed to the brink and then wasn't able to reach their full potential because of the pressure. But it sucks, like, because to me, Bleach is like, that's dope. Like, I feel like Bleach was very original.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you can't exactly say that of the other 2. Well, I don't know about One Piece, but I feel like Bleach was kind of original. You know, the rumors that were going on about Naruto. I mean, so it's like, which I guess, should we touch on that or nah?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I mean, like, people were saying, saying that it was like, plagiarized from Hunter x Hunter, which when I watched Hunter x Hunter, I was like, I mean, I ain't saying it is, but it don't really look good. You feel me? Like, because Hunter x Hunter has a lot of resemblance, but I can't think of anything that resembles Bleach. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong, but I mean, I feel like Bleach was kind of like, I had never seen anything like that. So, I mean, it just sucks, man.
One thing that I hate, people are like, I kind of don't sit here you a Bleach fan if you say this, but like, oh, the show kind of sucked after Eisenhower. I mean, like, how would you know? Like, you didn't even watch it for enough to know. Because, like, it's like, oh, Eisenhower, like, what's left? Let me quit watching. I feel like you ain't for real fan if you like it.
Do they mean Aizen died, like his fake death or his real death?
Like,
wait, because he never even died.
Yeah, he didn't even die. Like, well, like once Aizen got defeated.
When he got defeated, okay. I ain't gonna lie, the show did its dynamic really dropped, but I mean, I still kept watching. I'm not that type of person where like if it sucks, I'm gonna quit watching. Yeah. Like I feel like it's like, oh, well, then you're not giving it a chance to get better.
Yeah.
But it kind of ended with a bang to me, like the anime at least. Like the anime ended on a hard note to me. You got his yeah, let's not spoil. But I mean, it was like that was dope, you know. Yeah. So I don't know, man, but I mean, hopefully, I hope Taikubo ends up making another anime. I hope he jumps on his Rumiko Takahashi shit and starts making a whole bunch of different like animes that are just as dope. You feel me? Like, that would be dope. Because it's like, bro, I mean, he's got skill. He's got plenty of talent. I don't think it's just... I know it must suck, like, watching his baby just, like, get forced to, like, off a cliff like that. But, hey, man, you know, it still got to end. Could have been worse.
You couldn't have finished it.
Yeah. You know another anime that I saw, or read? Manga, actually, that I read that, like, ended so quick. It actually only has one book.
One?
It only has one book, and it ended. And I remember I was in the main library. This is way, this is a long time ago if I was at the main library. Yeah, like when I was little. And I remember I read it and I loved it. And then I was like, oh, y'all have like volume 2? And they were like, oh, our records don't indicate. And then like, I thought it was the library. I was like, oh, they don't have enough stuff. But then years later, I ended up looking it up. It only has one volume. It's called Captain Nemo. Captain Nemo. But it was super dope. It's like a pirate. And it was like, it had like a Cowboy Bebop, One Piece, Mesh. It was pretty dope. It was super dope. Super, super dope. But, yeah, it only has one book. So I'm like, bro, did they really pull the plug on you? Like, they was like, yo, like, sorry, man, your budget was $15 and, we're out. Sorry.
Was that Shounen Jump?
I don't think it was Shounen Jump. I don't think it was.
Yeah, some companies are worse than Shounen Jump.
Yeah, like I said, it's probably cutthroat over there, man. Like just like Hollywood's cutthroat over here. Like I'm sure it's like you gotta really, really, which sucks, but you know that's how it is when you got millions of dollars on the line. So yeah. But on that dark note, should we get into some questions and comments?
Yeah, let's check them out.
All right.
While you doing that, I just want to bring up, like, you know how we're, like, some animes are like other animes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, bringing up, like, recent animes, Black Clover's kind of like it. Like how, in the review, like, I was talking about, like, he took the annoyingness from Naruto and, like, made it actually like it.
Yeah, I definitely see a lot of... But he took it way too far. But, yeah.
But, like, not anime, but manga artists, like, they look at other mangas for, like, ideas and references, but like sometimes they just like go overboard and like, oh, well, this you can tell this came from this anime. It's like, oh my god, like it's just like people like try to live off of other people's success. So like he pretty much like the dude that created Black Clover, like he put like all the popular animes together in one and tried to like make his own popular anime, I guess. But it's like, man, like, you can't do what everybody else is doing, like, create your own stuff. Like, it's good, like, looking at other people's mangas, but, like, I feel like the audience can tell that, oh, this is like this, and then there's a problem.
Mm-hmm. Well, I remember, who made that quote? What is it? Smart people create ideas, geniuses steal them. Or something like that. So, I mean, I guess a lot of people just copy off other people. Alright, let's start with the first one. If you have not seen it yet, please look at Haikyuu and Hajime no Ippo. Both wonderful sports animation. See, I've never really liked sports anime. I'm sorry, like Prince of Tennis I saw and I was like, like, I don't know. I've been like that period though. I don't know. I'm not really big into... Have you messed with any?
I like Kuroko no Basket. You kind of know what that's about. It's basketball.
Yeah.
An anime of basketball. That was pretty dope.
Huh.
But like, I ain't saw the tennis one that you was talking about. I feel like some animes can pull it off, and some just like, no, please.
Yeah. My Hero Academia is by far the most viewed series. Yeah, we know that. I don't know why My Hero Academia is like so much more popular than everything else. But I mean, I guess it's just because it's like a starter anime, right? Like.
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like, yeah.
I feel like it's an anime that like anybody can get into. Like if you don't really know that much about anime, like you can easily enjoy this one. Like you're not looking for too much. It's just like a cool anime, you know?
Yeah.
Like since I like actually like anime itself, like to me it's like it's dope.
Yeah.
But to me, like I feel like I'm searching for something now. Like when I look for an anime, I'm searching for like what I already have a preference, you know. So I'm like, okay, oh, I like animes that kind of make you think, and you have like really complex stories. So I'll be looking for those. But I feel like this is more of just a mainstream-ish. I guess though that's the word mainstream.
Yeah, it's definitely mainstream.
Like very just easy to hop into. And I guess that's why it's so popular.
I feel like it's not on our recommendations. Like if you first watch an anime, yeah, we'll probably tell you to watch My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
if you ask us like, what's the anime you recommend for us?
It wouldn't be that just because like we like so many animes, and it makes me like wonder like, but that's not. I feel like that isn't really because we got to be us. So it's kind of like, I guess that's not really what our demographic is. We're not really looking for people who. I mean, if you hop on through this, you'll definitely be able to learn some new animes because we don't try to like go for like the mainstream. We go for like animes we really want to see. So it's like. I feel like you can, people that are new to it and people who are experiencing with it can both kind of get on board. But I don't know. I guess that's, yeah. So that's cool that we got one that's like a mainstream anime. And then you got like Ancient Magus'bride and Black Clover, which are way more,
low key.
Yeah, they're much more low key. Like,
or hated. One of them's hated.
I don't think they're hated. Do we get like dislikes?
Nah.
It's just, it's just not as popping, I guess. It's not the trend right now in the anime world. So, yeah. Alright, so you got Knights and Magic, Ushio and Tora, Hunter x Hunter. Okay, cool. You said Hunter x Hunter. That's definitely a good one. Also, could you make a gaming portion of the shit? Right, so we're definitely going to do gaming.
Definitely.
We kind of had that plan before eventually, but just right now, just focusing on like reactions. But I mean, it's kind of more waiting until a game comes out that we really are like, okay, this needs to be recorded, which we already know.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Dude, Kingdom Hearts 3, when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, that's definitely going to be like the first one. It's like, all right, this has got to be recorded. And Final Fantasy 7. Yeah. Whenever they do that remake, that's going to be dope too. Like, that's got to be recorded.
You know what's crazy? Like, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy was the first two games that I ever played. And still to this day, like, no game has topped those games.
Yeah, they're pretty sick. They're kind of like killing the game. I mean, it'd be cool to do like other, if there's games that like, our subscribers want to see. Like if they're like, oh, y'all should do this. Because I mean, we can get out of our comfort zone. Like we're cool with that, right? Or
as long as it's not straight fighting, I'll be alright.
Yeah, I mean, we'll put it like this. We'd be open to hearing. That's probably better. We'd be open to hearing like any recommendations that anybody has, like games that they'd like to see us react to, or they want us to try, that'd be cool. But yeah, that'll be something that's coming about a little bit later.
Yeah, gaming is definitely coming.
So that's all the comments. Well, so we should just go ahead and end it. But all the topics that we hit are, we'll look at all the anime that you guys posted and definitely see, watch the trailers, and if we like it, we might throw it on here, especially if like other people want to see it too.
Every time.
It's all good.
What? You always interrupting us, bro.
Well, we should have known though. He gets home at the same time.
They does.
But alright, so that's Nikki. That's the dude who always be interrupting our shit. Like, always be like, every time we be trying to record, this dude is either going home or coming home, leaving forgetting his keys, coming back in. This dude bought a dog once for 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
And this thing, like, it was just clawing at everything. Like, all right, cool. You picked up your shift. Okay, nice.
Hey, but I edited it out to where you couldn't even tell.
Yeah. So, there's Navy. Thank you, you know what I'm saying? We sounded like we were so, like, dissing him. Like, we're not dissing him. Nah, that's, you know, that's Blur right there. But, yeah, so, yeah, I mean, the main thing is just, you know, focusing on the reactions, getting those out. You know, like, we've been kind of sick, so it's kind of like pushed everything back a little bit. But, you know, we're just going to focus on getting those reactions. And then, you know, once we see a time come for the game, we'll, you know, throw it in there as well.
But yeah, we'll definitely check out the animes like recommended. Hunter will not be in there in our reactions
because we saw it.
Yeah, we both already saw it. But like, it was a good recommendation.
Yeah, like I trust your like opinion now.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been one of the big ones too. Like if we hadn't watched it already.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we'll check that out. We'll keep you guys posted. You know, once we have some more news, you know, we'll do another one like this. So that's all from me.
Out.